What up, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. So we're gonna watch the car wash on the dash cam, front and back. Yeah, I see. It's just focused in. Then of course switch it to the rear. That's the rear. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And back to the front. Or the front and the rear. There we go. Yeah, so what up, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. Hope y'all enjoyed that little silly car wash video, but hope everybody having a good afternoon. Guess I can have a couple of topics to talk about. Oh, I'm gonna leave a link. I hope y'all seen Into the Stars. Come to find out that Gremlins character, what was it, Spike or one of them demons, Gremlins, that uh, it actually was in the smoke. On how he called them the man, how did he call those towers? The Slim Towers. And they said devil's faces was showing up in the smoke. So he just confirmed that this gremlin character was in the smoke. And I can confirm that it's not a lie because the video that he used to show the comparison, I actually seen that video of the same, type of gremlin creature in the smoke. Like it was like two or three of them. One just one. First they showed you one that looked like it came out of Scream, the movie Scream. But then it was another one that they showed that, yeah, I can confirm also that is the character in Gremlins. So this stuff is, guys, I don't know. Is this hell? I mean, y'all let me know. I wouldn't say it's hell. I say that this is exactly the timeline of the Bible we live in. But what really gets me, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all what really gets me. It's not that the fact are we living in the in or not, you know, or is it following the exact Bible timeline as far as Revelation, especially living in chapter 13, which Revelation chapter 13 was associated with my name in Gematria. And I made a video about Revelation chapter 13 a long time ago. But I'm not going to leave that video. I'm just not. But I don't feel like looking for it. But here's the part that really bothers me. What bothers me is I ask myself every day, like, how was I born at this time to have this kind of fulfillment of prophecy? Like, I had to choose some stuff like this. Like, who could convince me to come back to this type of so-called reality that we living in? Because now, I mean, y'all, man, I'm gonna leave a link. Y'all watch this Into the Stars. If this don't ruffle you guys' feathers at all, I don't know what will. Because my feathers, it's hard to get my feathers ruffled, even on biblical stuff that happens. But it's just the fact that, like I said, the thing that gets me, I ask myself, how was I even born at this time? Like, I don't even see how that correlates to reality when I'm born at a time where all this stuff is just coming to a head. It's kind of strange. It almost feels like we on a spaceship somewhere and we're just dreaming this down here. It doesn't seem real. How could you make up a script like that? You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be born and reincarnated. We're gonna give you this book that you should depend only on this book, and we're gonna do all this demonic stuff on the planet. Meanwhile, you're trying to survive, make money, but the devil is in total control. I mean, like, y'all get what I'm saying? But then it follows the timeline of this book that we know about, that we've been taught about ever since we was younger. So the question is, well, how did I get into this exact situation? That's what somebody needs to explain to me. I could have, right? I could have been, if time is real, which it probably ain't, because they tell you there is no time, at least in the 13th dimension. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't seem like, okay, how was I born at this time? You got all this history, right? So, supposedly 66 something billion years or whatever. 6,000 to some people. What, either here or there, it's like, how did you end up being born at this time where all this prophecy is allegedly being fulfilled? It seems more like a simulation, some kind of story, like the Never Ending Story movie or something like that, more than actual reality. This can't be reality. That's what I'm saying. This got to be like, I put myself in this video, like if we put ourselves in a simulation, we decide to do this, and only our higher self can know why we did it. But this doesn't seem like reality, because then how come I wasn't born in the 1600s? I could have been born in 1490 BC. I could have been born at any time throughout this, which, excuse me, maybe I was, but then that's going on reincarnation wholeheartedly. Okay? And if it's going on reincarnation wholeheartedly, no wonder Tupac said, my only fear of death is reincarnation. Because if you really did know you kept coming back to this, I mean, is this enough to say, okay, I don't want to come back to this place no more, or what? Or do we feel like putting ourselves in another simulation because we get bored in perfection? You see what I'm saying? Like I talked about the trampoline effect, right? Like in order to get higher, you have to fall, and maybe we doing this on purpose. I don't know, but we know that this is not reality, because this time thing. All the stuff that's happened, I guess you could say, since 1999, 2000, seem to suggest that the next 20 years is not going to be nothing like we recognize. Okay, it's been moving very fast. Things keep changing. They keep doing this stuff, more and more intrusive, more and more surveillance. And yes, it is following a biblical timeline. Whereas, yes, God will save his people out of here. Evil won't win. I mean, don't they even show you this in the movies, right? Don't they show you this in the movies? Like, they spend a lot of time talking about what these devils are doing in the movies, but they also show you in the movies that evil doesn't win. At least that's how it was when I grew up. So anyway, y'all, just get back to things. My phone GPS still not working. I'm like, nope. I don't know. I tried upgrading the software on my phone. I think it did it halfway. I didn't have Wi-Fi enough in the motel because I was on my way out. I don't know if it did the whole thing, but nevertheless, the GPS is not working right on my phone. But guess what? I don't care, because I knew I would have to buy a standard GPS model anyway. You see, they want you to depend on your phone for everything. It's like, no, I got to get me just a GPS, you know, thing to put in my car, which I initially had one a few months ago, but I broke it. But I have to buy another one. I paid like 70 on Amazon. And what I noticed is they don't have as many as they used to. Like, they don't, that's another system. Not only do they not want you to have this, they don't want you to have like the normal GPSs. They want you totally dependent on your phone for everything. They even try to get you to exercise through your phone, so you don't want to go to a gym. Oh man, guys, you see what I'm saying about this though? Like, this is all gearing up to, like some kind of story in a movie. This can't be real. This reality. And then, don't let me talk about safety law and all the stuff going on with that. But I think that's all I want to say to y'all. I think something else I wanted to say, but I'm gonna have to get back to y'all later. Oh, I'm gonna leave a link on Into the Stars. Uh, I mean, when you listen to this stuff, man, they got this thing lined up like that. That really makes me believe it's not real. Okay, so I'm gonna be born. It's this evil villain named Mr. T or Mr. Clump, aka y'all know who. And he's like the biggest evil villain we thought he was. Like, seriously, somebody gaslight me. Like, this is like something out of a Superman movie, right? And Mr. T is the ultimate villain, and he's been time traveling. I mean, this stuff is getting really, really sci-fi, y'all. And the more and more you try to pull your head out of that sci-fi, like this is some kind of sci-fi movie, you hear this stuff from Into the Stars, and you get dragged right back into it. Like, what in the hell kind of reality is this? Like, seriously? So I'm gonna leave a link. He did another one on Gremlins, which I knew he would do. You could talk for days and days about this Gremlins movie, man. And there are hundreds of other movies that's all they did was decode. Tell you what they was gonna do in the future. I mean, it's just nah. This is like turned into some kind of sci-fi flick, y'all. Like, for real, for real. But anyway, that's all I want to say. Talk to y'all later. I'll leave a link. Peace.